Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Real Nigga Ramses, aka Isaiah Ramses. Real Nigga Ramses, that's my official government name. But I'm gonna be breaking down the story of the song Eagles and Wolves for y'all. So here we go, my verse. Tired of y'all. Nigga, I'm so tired of y'all. Told you I got out of the den, but you think I lied to y'all. My verse is written from the perspective of somebody who's just pretty much saying, fuck it, I'm about to go off the deep end. Like you see in the video, you know what I'm saying? Really, that part is like saying like, yo, like y'all leave me alone. I told you I'm good. I got it all handled, when really you don't have it all handled, right? Killed a man. Mama think I just killed a man. Only seen my shadow when it did, so what's that foreshadowing? That's like a note to, it's foreshadowing to like the other parts of the album. You'll figure it out as you listen, whenever we drop that shit. Bohemian rap cities turn to pole, living in black cities burn. You don't believe me? Hit up the TV or your phone, then ask, did he curve? Hair trigger on the skinhead, gotta scratch that dandruff. Watch him fall from grace like a mob to a king. So what's a celeb to a scandal? I'll tell you. That whole thing, like the Bohemian rap cities turn to pole, living in black cities burn. That's really just saying like, the song Bohemian Rhapsody is basically about Freddie Mercury killing off that old version of himself and becoming something new, brand new, and a better version of himself. It's kind of like a phoenix rising from the ashes in a sense. But it's like those hopes and dreams of becoming this new thing that you were finally like, yeah, I'm free. It just finally it kind of backfired on you. Bohemian Rhapsody's turn to pole living and black cities burn. So you don't believe me? Hit up the TV or your phone, then ask Diddy curved hair trigger on the skinhead. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm sure people will be villainizing Diddy, and you know, I'm not saying he's the greatest guy of all time, but I'm pretty sure when he got into the industry, he didn't think he'd be where he's at right now. And I'm not saying like Diddy, like this big mogul. I'm talking about in jail. Because when you get into those vices, it's going to really amplify who you are. And I feel like he just ain't work on himself. I feel like he had a lot of trauma that he ain't deal with. Shit, I'll tell you. Ooh, ooh. Hey. I sung that. That's why it sounds so good. Yeah, next part. Because y'all got me fucked up, down and sideways. Pills and potions, kill emotions. You'll be dead by Friday. You got me fucked up, down and sideways. That's literally something I say all the time. So I was like, man, let me just put this in a song. It ain't really no meaning to it. It's just saying like, you know, just got me fucked up, down and sideways. Y'all trying to tell me that all these pills and potions gonna kill my emotions. Bitch, I'll be dead by Friday. You know what I'm saying? And then I relate that going back to these celebrities. 2018, we lost some real ones. So rest in peace to Mac Miller. Tentacion, they shot him. Gone but never forgotten. These are people who went off the deep end. And I'm sure they were real good-hearted people who had really good intentions. But XXX Tentacion was playing with a lot of dark forces, dark energies. You know what I'm saying? And that was his image. And you see what happened to him. When you get into this industry, whatever you put out is gonna come back to you 100 times more than you think it is. He put out that energy of all that dark negative stuff, and it came back and it took his life, honestly, because he was just minding his own business. And then Mac Miller, great guy, but he was on drugs, man, and that vice ended up taking his life. So gone but never forgotten.
Life didn't start till I realized now that I only live now, then it started. Couldn't trust then and I can't trust now, but it's hard if you're living life guarded. I think you only start living if you take the time out to recognize that now is all that you have. For a very long time, I was like always trying to do things in the future. Like I'd be like, yeah, man, when I get here, I'm gonna do this. And when I have this, I'm gonna do this. Where it's like, bro, just do it now. You can do everything that you wanna do now. Now, there are suitable times, but it's like that perfect moment never comes. There's always like something that you can use as an excuse for why you don't want to do that thing right now. But life really starts when you accept that all you have is right now and you take advantage. Couldn't trust then and I can't trust now, but it's hard if you're living life guarded. Still can't trust. Trust is big, you know. I couldn't trust then and I can't trust now, and it's hard if you're living life guarded. Life is hard if you're living life guarded and not open. If you let your past hurts determine how you deal with future situations, it's always going to be hard to navigate. But if you live open despite how hurt you've been, then you're really living and experiencing life at its pure rawness and beauty. So 2018, I done lost a lot of friends, making peace with the daily departed.
Yes, sir.
Right where I'm at, where a nigga should be, no regrets, I've been living life heartless. 2018 was my graduation year, for those that don't know. And it's like when you're in high school, you got this idea that like people will, like the people that you're with in that phase are like your people. And some people, I still have friends that I was friends with in high school. Those are like my dogs. But the reality of life is that everybody's just passing by. And it's not personal. At first I did take it personal, but it's not personal. People are literally just living and going in their own directions based on what their focal point is. We don't have the same focal point, like a focus. Like you're focused on this and I'm focused on that. Therefore, life's gonna take us in so many different directions. It's not that they are fake or they don't mess with you. It's just life. And you know, you lose people based on whatever it is that they're doing. But that's just life. 2018, I lost a lot of friends, making peace with the daily departed. That was me making peace with the fact that not everybody is here to stay. Some people are just here to pass them by. They're just, you know, here to teach you whatever they're gonna teach you, and then they're on, you know, their own path. Right where I'm at is where niggas should be. No regrets, I've been living life heartless. Right where I'm at right now is where I should be. If I got anything that I have now back then, I would have either sabotaged it or ruined it, or it would have ruined me. It would have hurt me. So right where I'm at is where I really should be, and I'm ready to receive whatever it is that I've received so far. And that's also saying that even though I've lost the people that I've lost, the people that I'm with right now are the people that I should be with. I have no regrets. I don't think you should have regrets, because everything that happens in life happens for a reason. You know, that reason being something that's gonna help you become the best version of yourself, if you let it. So, no regrets, I've been living life heartless.
Came to see your motherfucking hands in the goddamn air, so like you just don't care. There's really nothing to that, bro. There's no meaning behind that shit. I just want to get lit. This song is fire. It's lit ass song. Okay, that's really all. There's no point for that shit.
Hey, it's alright, cause the party going all night.
But you know.
Hey, it's alright, cause we only here for one night.
But you know.
Okay, so, you know, whatever it is that you're gonna do it now, because we're only here for one night. Take care of the business, man. You ain't getting no other night.
But that's
live night, live the way you're living, and take care of it now. But at the same time,
you do know that it could go down. And if you go too far down, you're out of there. You in that wolf territory. You're cooked, my nigga. I'm talking about roast beef. That's all.
You know.
Ugly as hell.
And my size not small, but I feel like dynamite in my aura. Pour it up for me. If you don't drink, then light it up. Do whatever works for you. Okay, so that first line is basically, you know, just because you have a vice doesn't make it bad. You can use your vices to get through and create some sort of balance. You know what I mean? I think vices are there for a reason. Alcohol, weed, whatever works for you, if done responsibly, can be a superpower. You know what I mean? Overdone obviously will kill you, but if you do it the right amount, it can help you, you know, get to where you need to. It's your sensu bean, you know what I mean? You use it to get to the Super Saiyan level that you need to get to. Whatever please your needs, I help you find some peace. I'm trying to shed this light across borders. You know, like I said, that's building onto the previous lines. Whatever helps you find peace, do that. I'm trying to shed this light across borders beyond just where I'm at, but like this message transcends my local community. This is a worldwide message, basically, a worldwide broadcast. Everybody should channel and tap into whatever that works for them. Turn the music up and tell a friend or two, deliver twice as much from your order. That's me playing with the subscription, like whatever you're taking. Like, you know, if you need to put your friends onto the subscription, put them on. Turn the music up and tell a friend or two, deliver twice as much from your order. Basically, this music that we're broadcasting, this worldwide message, tell a friend or two, right? And then I'll deliver twice as much from whatever you guys need from us, who are the drug dealers, and we're dealing music as the drug. Then I ask, what's your order? I don't want to talk, dog. I just want it all. Proud enough to put it on me. Everybody got their 15 minutes, but my 15 minutes turned to 30 since I'm working OT. Yeah, like after I ask you what's your order, then I'm gonna tell you like what it takes to really deliver this order. And I don't really want to talk. I just want the shit. I just want it all. I'm proud enough to put it on me. This is me dealing with one of the vices that everybody has to deal with, which is pride. Having pride is something that you need. You need to have a certain level of pride to be able to make it through whatever endeavor you're partaking in. If you do not use your ego or pride per se in the right way, you won't make it. Everybody will just, people will be able to overlook you, and you will accept it for that. But you need your pride and ego sometimes to just, you know, to protect yourself. Not only that, but to protect whatever it is, your creations and your crafts. You need to know who you are at the end of the day. Not from a prideful manner, but it might come off as prideful. Just knowing yourself and knowing what it is that you bring to the table. Everybody got their 15 minutes, but my 15 minutes turned to 30 since I'm working OT. That's pretty self-explanatory. It's like everybody has their time in this lifetime of living, but my 15 minutes is doubled because I work overtime. And motherfucking outside validation because you niggas barely know me. That's me still explaining on how like you need to have pride and just owning and being proud of who you are. So fuck outside validation, give yourself validation. And then it's kind of like something that I realized lately. It's like for a very long time you can't wait for the world to tell you who you are. You gotta low-key just know who you are and tell the world who you are, because they will believe it if you believe and know who you are. But if you wait for the world to tell you who you are, then you get led astray. You find yourself on a path where you're lost and you become a wolf. So I don't care if I'm on top 5 list of all time list. It don't matter where I'm placed based on someone else's ranking. My job and purpose while I do what I do is to make a difference in people's lives. I think making music is not my purpose, it's my vehicle towards my purpose. And my purpose is to make a difference in people's lives, whether that be financially or however way that I can make a difference in someone's life and make sure that they feel that there's hope in this world. That's my purpose. That's what I believe I was brought on earth to do. And these passions and things that I do are just my vehicles. So it don't really matter. At the end of the day, yes, I want to be hard and I want to be dope, but top 5 list is just for ego purposes. Once I really do what I need to do, then I fulfill my purpose. So I gotta let it breathe like, turn up the beat, let it breathe like. That's just, lyrically it was a play on just, you know, like let things play out the way that they play, let it breathe. But at the same time, the beat was so hard, I didn't want to just like rap all the way through. I wanted to let the like verse breathe, if that makes sense. Just let it air out and let people feel what I'm feeling, because the beat was so hard. Don Lavelle was just snapping on that sample, I ain't even gonna lie. I like the bounce, let it ride like. What's timeless, don't need timelines. And greatness, what I sound like when I'm steady in the spotlight, let it ride like. What's timeless doesn't need a timeline. It's like it doesn't matter when y'all get to hear this. If it's timeless, then it doesn't need a timeline. It's gonna hit whenever it resonates with whoever it resonates with. And greatness is what I sound like while I'm steady in the spotlight. let it rot, like, and then it goes back to life didn't start till I realized now that I only live now than it started. So while I'm still in my spotlight, while I'm still in this moment, I'm gonna do what I gotta do with the time that I have and do the best that I can to bring the difference that I can bring onto the world and the people that I impact, basically. That's my verse. Go run it up. Go listen to it one more time, 3 times. Deliver twice as much from your order. Tell a friend or 2. Give us a lyric breakdown of your part in Eagles and Wolves.
Bro, why do you have no fucking hoes up in here, bro? Like, nigga, I need some hoes that are gonna make me feel like, bro, there's literally nothing deep about that shit. This nigga literally told me, this nigga over here, this nigga literally told me hop on the mic, bro. It's like, hey, bro. I thought you had a girlfriend. Hell no.